Hello friends, welcome back to our SQL Learning Series. In this fifth video, we will explore the most commonly used inbuilt functions in SQL or the MySQL database like round, concat, substring, upper, lower, okay? And we will also clear one of the most confusing topics for beginners, that is the difference between the blank and the null values, okay? Whether you are a student or a developer or a data analyst, these functions will help help you to upskill your SQL skills. Okay, these are very powerful functions present in SQL. So, what are the inbuilt functions? Inbuilt functions are ready-made commands in SQL that perform specific operations on your data. Okay, you give them inputs and they return output instantly, like mathematical, text-based, or logical results. So let's go through them category wise. Okay. So we have categorized these inbuilt functions into numeric, string, conditional, and logical. So we will see one by one. Okay. So numeric functions. So these functions works on numbers. Okay. So we have first we will see the round function. Okay, it rounds a number to a nearest decimal place. Okay, so we will see one example. So select select round. In that I will give the 25 5 6. Okay, then I will give the result as 3. So number, first we will provide the number, that is 25.3456, and then we will provide the decimal place at which we want to, like number of decimal place, number of digits after the decimal we want to round up. Okay, so I will run this now, and so the number has been rounded with three digits after decimal, because we have mentioned the 3 number comma 3. So I will, okay, I will copy this and run it one more time with, by replacing 3, okay, with 2. So now I will run this, and you can see now we have only 2 digits after the decimal place, because we mentioned the 2. So what will happen is, it will check the third digit, okay, whether it is greater than equals to 5 or not. Okay, so if it is greater than equals to 5, let's see. If it is greater than equals to, what is the number, 25 point 25 point, let's consider we have number 25.678. Okay, so if we use the function round, let's consider this as x. So comma 2. So what happens is, so it will check the number at position third, okay, whether it is greater than equals to 5. If it is greater than equals to 5, that means the function will return the 25.68. Or if this is less than equals to 4, then the result will be 25.67. If it is greater than equals to 5, then the digit at the second place after decimal will be upgraded by 1 unit, otherwise it will be kept as it is. Okay. So then we have the self function. So it returns the smallest integer greater than or equal to the number mentioned. Okay. So we will see example of it. So select cell, okay, 12.3, and now I will run this, and you can see we got the 13. So return the smallest integer greater than equal to the number mentioned. Okay. So we will see the next function. Then we have floor. Then the work of floor is to return the largest number less than or equal to the number itself. Less than. Okay. So we will see select floor 12.9, and I will run this. You can see it is floor to 12. Okay. Let's see the next function, the greatest. So we have greatest function. So it will return the largest value among the given inputs. Okay. So whatever the inputs we are going to mention inside the braces with select, so let's say 2 comma 3 comma 10 comma 4. Now I will run this, and it should return the 10 because it is greatest function. Okay. So then we have the list function. Okay. So list function returns the smallest among the list given in the braces. So select list 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, and it should return the 1 as a result. So you can see it has returned the 1 as a result. Okay. These are the few numeric functions. Okay. So now we have the string or the text functions. So mostly they work on text data. Okay. Whenever we have text data, we can use these. So first we have the concat function. So let's consider we have two strings, or say we have a name of person. The first name is Ram. Okay. First name is Ram, and the second name is, or the surname is Ram, and let's consider the last name is Surve. Okay. The last name is Surve. Okay. So we have two strings. This is S1 and this is S2. Then this concat function give us the, and when if we use the concat S1 comma some space S2, then it will give us the RAM, some space and survey. This as a output. Okay. So the output will be like this. So RAM survey, this will be our output. If we don't give this space in between, let's consider concat and S1 comma S2, then it gives the result as RAM survey attest. So it is like this. Okay. So we will implement it in MySQL workbench. So select, okay, concat RAM comma some space comma survey, and I will run this and you can see the result as RAM survey. Okay, you will also see the result without the space. Select concat RAM comma survey, and you can see the result by yourself. Okay, we will go to the next function, that is lower. Okay, so it converts all the letters to lowercase. If we have the result in uppercase but we want the string into the lowercase, convert the string into the lowercase, then we use the lower function. Then we have upper function to convert the lowercase letters to uppercase. Okay, so then we have init cap. Okay, init cap function, we also have the init cap converts the first letter. Init cap convert the first letter of each word to uppercase. It is available in standard SQL, but in MySQL we don't have it. We need to work around to get the same result as the result we get using init cap. Okay, then we have substrings and the trim function. So we will see the examples of upper and lower. So select upper, let's say RAM, and you can see the result as we gave the RAM in small letter, but we got the result in upper letter of uppercase. Okay, I will do one more thing for understanding. Select upper RAM. So here first letter is capital, but the rest are lowercase. Now we will see the result, and you can see the result is same. Okay, whether the given string is in capital letter or the small, irrespective of that, we will get the result in capital. Okay, same with lowercase. We'll take one more example with lower, and we have RAM in capital. Now I will run this and you can see it has converted RAM from capital to lowercase. Okay, then we have the init cap. It is not possible to use the init cap function is not present in MySQL database, but we can do some work to get the same result as init cap. What is the role of init cap? Init cap converts the first letter of each word to uppercase. Okay, and it is available in Oracle or standard SQL. So we will do some work around and implement the same functionality as init cap. So select, then we use the concat in braces, we use the ucase, then left, then we have ram survey as a string or text, comma 1, okay, then comma L case substring. In substring we have the same string as ram survey, comma 2, okay. Now I will run this, okay, and we have converted the first letter into capital, the letter of ram, okay. So in this way we can work around to get the same result as init cap. So what we are doing is, here with the help of left function, we are taking the first one letter from the string, first letter from left, that is R. Then we are converting it into the uppercase using U case or the uppercase, same as the upper, okay. Then we are concatenating it with this. Now the remaining part, we are substring, okay. We are using substring function on the string ram survey, and we are starting from second character, that is A. So from A we are taking the whole string except the first character, that is R, from A to E, okay, and then we are converting that to the lowercase, and we are combining these two results with the help of concat function, and we are getting the result. So what is the use of substring? Substring is a function which is used to get the specific part from a string. So first we will mention the string, then from where we want to start or extract, and how much characters we want, the length, okay. It is useful to extract some specific part or the string, substring from a string, okay. Then we have the trim function. So it removes the space. I will show you one example. So select trim, the string is, I'm giving some space, then ram survey, then I will mention some space, then I will run this, and you can see the space from the left side and the right side has been removed, okay, but not in between the two words. This space, the between space, has been kept as it is, okay. Only left and right side space has been removed with the help of trim function. So in this way we can use the inbuilt functions, inbuilt string functions, okay, on a string input. Then we have some conditional and null handling functions, okay. These functions help when data has missing or the conditional values, okay. So let's see the if null function. If null function check whether the given expression is null or not. If the given expression is null, then it will result or give result as the value given. Okay. Otherwise, if the expression is not null, then the result will be expression itself. So we will see an example. So select if null. Let's say we have null, comma 1, and I will run this, and you see the result as 1 because we have null as expression. Okay. If the expression is not null, then in that case, let's say 2 comma 1, then you should return the 2. Okay, you guessed correctly. So it will return the 2 because it is not the null value. So in this way we can use the if null to avoid the null situation. Then we have COALESCE function. So COALESCE function returns the first non-null value from the list given inside the braces. Okay, so we will see one example for it. So select COALESCE, then we have the null null 2 null 4. So it should return the 2. Okay, so it should return the some error is there. I will see. COALESCE, COALESCE, then null, null, hello. Let's take a string. What is the error? Okay, now I will run this, and you can see the result is hello. So whenever the first value inside this braces is non-null, not null, then that will be the result we get with the help of COALESCE function. Okay. Then we have between function. So it will help us to check a given value present between a certain range or not. Okay. So select star from employees where salary between 40,000 and 60,000. Okay. So this between, with the help of this between, we check if a value lies within a range, that is from 40,000 to 60,000, including both 40 and 60, both are included. Okay, so we get the records of employees from employees table, those who earns in between 40,000 and 60,000 with the help of between function. So then we have in function. In function, it checks the value whether the given value is present in the given set of values. Okay, so let's say select star from employees where department in IT comma HR. Okay, so this query will return the records for those employees who works in either IT or HR. Okay, so it will check the values in the department column and compare it with the IT or HR. Whenever there is a match, whether the department matches with IT or HR, then the record for those employees will be retrieved from the table. So in this way we can use the in function. Then we have like function. Like function we use for pattern matching. Okay, so I will show you one example for like. So select star from employees where employee name like A, so we missed the place. So this will match the name of employees with starting with A. Okay, so whenever the name of the employee start with A, it will give us the result. Okay, record of those employees, it matches with that. I will show you one more example with underscore. So the second query with two underscore will retrieve only records of those employees whose name start with A and has only three characters. Start with A and three characters. Underscore, like how many underscore we give, exact those number of characters should be present after A. Here we have given two underscores. That's why the employee name should start with A, and after A only two characters are permitted. Okay, but when it comes to the percentage, either 0 or any characters can be possible. Okay, so I will show you example. Let's say we have a percentile. That means if employee has a name Ajit, then it will also accepted. Then let's say we have Amit, this will also be accepted. Let's say we have the name as only A, then also the name will be accepted in the pattern matching with the in like. Okay, but let's say we have, then it only matches with this or this. Okay, and it won't matches with Ajit, or that is more character, or the only A or AJ. This is not possible. Okay, not possible. This is also not possible. Only these two are accepted. This is the difference between underscore wild character and the percentage wild character. So then we will see the what difference between blank and the null value. This is very important when it comes to conceptual understanding. Okay, blank means the field has an empty value, a space or an empty string. Okay, the example is like the phone number is recorded as empty string. So this is the example of blank. Okay, but when it comes to null, null means no data or unknown. It is not zero or blank. Okay, so it means the value doesn't exist at all. Okay, so we will see one example. So select if. So we are using if here. We will see if in later part. Okay, if function is null. Thank you. Yes. Okay, comma. No. I will run this, and you can see this. This is blank. Okay, so blank is not null. But when it comes to select if null is null, comma, yes, comma, no, and answer is yes. Okay, so this is the difference between null and a blank space. So we learn about numeric functions like round, cell, floor. Okay, string functions like concat, lower, upper, then substring we saw, then we saw trim function. Okay, we also saw the null handling with the help of if null and coalesce function. Then we have seen few logical filter. Okay, then between, in, like, and the difference between blank and null. So these are few functions, like mostly used few functions, inbuilt functions present in SQL or the MySQL database. You can try this and practice. Okay, on the try practice data set. Combine these functions to get more powerful result. Okay, so hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.